Hey guys, I'm Johnny and welcome back to Jonny Plays Minecraft. This is episode 47, and for today's episode we're going to be working on these farms a little bit more in this plant area or the green area of our base here. But I've been doing a little bit of work off camera getting things prepared and getting things done, which is very cool. So what I've done is I've changed around the redstone underneath the melon farm here, and I've also done this pumpkin farm. I realized after last episode I'd done it way more complicated than it had to be, but just the pressure recording must have got me all confused about it. So I went back and I changed it up and it's really simple now, which is also very good. But what I was thinking is, because I've got them kind of leading into each other here, I was going to put a wall and I was like, nah, let's put a door. But what I was thinking is maybe what we could do is actually put a pressure plate here, so that, or maybe hook it up so when I run on this one it goes through the whole thing, so I can run in this door and then out that door, or same thing back the other way. I don't know, we might do something like that, but I thought that would be a cool idea. But to start with today, we're going to be heading into this little area here, this 7x7 area, and we're going to be starting something that you may be able to work out by the blocks that are in my hotbar there, but we need to go 7 pistons along there. And we need to go, yeah, that's right, like that. We need to get underneath of that there. We need to get out our cobblestone, and we're going to put cobblestone underneath all of those pistons. We're going to put repeaters behind all this. This is going to be done really easy. It's really fast to do. I've worked it out so it's below the walkway here as well, so that's really good. And then we need to bring this around like this, and then up around along the back of here. And then for this bit, we need to have a gap and then the pistons. So we need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's get in the back of here. I didn't dig this out far enough, but let's dig this out now. So yes, this is something I just put together like in 2 minutes on a creative, and I was like, yep, that'll work, that's awesome. Let me get these in like this as well, and we need to go like so. Awesome, and we got to get these iron because I'm running low on iron, guys. But anyway, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be getting probably most of the this first plant area done. I've got, like, we're probably going to get this area fixed up, and we're going to get this back area done as well today. I'll let you guys know what that's going to be a little bit later in the video. But this area here, as you may or may not worked out yet, is actually going to be a nether wart farm. It's going to be 7x7, and it's going to fill up this whole area, and it's going to be very awesome. Now, it may not look the nicest, we'll see, but it should be super efficient. 49, it'll take 49 nether wart to plant this whole thing up, and then like we'll get like heaps more out of that, and it'll just be the best thing ever, because you don't use nether wart for much. It's just going to be for our potion farm. Put a button in for now, I think. So we're going to have a bit of redstone there. Take this out like so. So that will be, redstone will be on this block. Let me dig this out so I can show you guys a little bit more what I'm trying to do. So there'll be redstone on this block here, which will power this piston, which will have a block on it. And then we need to have a repeater coming out of there. If we just do that, there we go. And then we take the signal down like so, like that. And we need to power it along to this side as well. Now what we may need to do is that we may need to quickly make one more repeater. Now this should shift. I don't know which way it'll do it. See, that way goes first. What we need to do is actually add some delay to all these repeaters. But if we can get in here like that, there we go. Alright, so I think if we add 2 ticks of delay, so they're on 3, 2 more ticks so they're on 3, this should work a little bit better. So I added 1 more tick of delay to each of these, and now the little contraption we've got here is fully working. So as you can see, when I press this button, this soul sand will get shifted into this block and then back again, like straight away pretty much. So like that, there you go. How good is that, guys? It is awesome. So once we put a bunch of nether wart on this and we let it grow, we just press the button, it'll get shifted this way and shifted back instantly, and then we can just come and pick up all our nether wart ourselves and then replant and so on and so forth. So let's just cover this up with cobblestone for now. Actually, I might leave it open because I'm going to need to get back in here and do lighting and stuff later on. But next things we need to do is is this back area, which is big room, but it's going to be a heck of a lot bigger. There's lava down here. I'm not sure if I'll block that off yet. I may need the lava. That's why it's open at the moment. But I've got to get a bit more digging done, guys. And when I come back, we're going to have a bit of a chat, and we're going to get started on this big project at the back here. So I was just filling in the dirt here, and I thought I should probably come back and actually show you guys what exactly it is I am doing. Because I didn't really want to do it all, and then be like, I didn't actually record any of that. So what I'm actually doing in this back room here is this going to be a triple farm. So there's going to be wheat, carrots, and potatoes in here. And it's kind of split up into 3 different sections. So this front section here is probably what I'll use for wheat, because you need a bit more area to grow wheat, because you don't get multiples from it. Every seed you plant gets 1 wheat when it's fully grown, whereas if you plant carrots or potatoes, you get multiple out of them, so you don't really need as much room for carrots or potatoes. But yeah, so this middle section will probably be for the wheat here, and then the sides will be for carrots and potatoes. And what's going to happen is there's going to be dispensers at the back here. Let me just take that out. There's going to be dispensers up the back here in this block here, like so, and we're going to have dispensers along the back like this. And what that'll do is that'll dispense water out, and the water will run down onto this one, and then down into these cobblestone blocks, which will eventually be hoppers when I get them set up. And then same thing on this side, so we'll fill this all in with dirt for them to grow on. And then in the back wall here, we'll have the dispensers, what am I saying? We'll have the dispensers in there, and that'll dispense for water down, so it'll be fully automatic. This is a pretty basic farm design, but it makes things easier for the collection part of it anyway, I think. And then in these extra bits here, there's also, on these side bits here, there's actually an extra bit as well. And this water's just going to run and stop here, so the items will fall into this water path and down into the hoppers as well. But I'm thinking in these bits that are kind of these big squares, like that one over there, that's a bit not really on one of the sides. I might even use them I might probably use them for wheat as the default, but I might like change them around. For example, if I need a lot of carrots really fast, I might change it up to carrots, or if I need a lot of potatoes, I can change it to potatoes. It's really, can make it whatever I want, but these ones on the side will probably stay carrots, then ones will stay potatoes, and then this middle bit will stay as wheat probably most of the time anyway. But these side ones are kind of, if I want to change it around, or if I need like a bulk of carrots, for example, I'm trying to make a lot of golden carrots or something, or I need a lot of baked potatoes, or I just need a lot of bread, we can make it whatever we want to. And yeah, I just thought it'd be handy to have a bit of extra space to grow it on as well. So that's what it's going to look like. Now if I just put these last dispensers in here, then I can show you exactly what I want to do with it next. So the dispensers will go here, and this will dispense the water to this one. The items will come into here, fall into here, and then into the hoppers as well. Now I'm not sure where I'll put the storage for this, but we'll work that out. Now this will all be blocked off as well, like there'll be blocks and maybe half slabs here, I'm thinking, or something that'll stop the water from running into this one, and etc, etc. We might just put blocks here because it looks a bit nicer. And that's pretty much what that's going to look like. Now in this middle section under this workbench, I was thinking about putting a pressure plate, and then I can just stand on it to dispense the water, and wait till all the items get to the middle here, and then walk off, step back on, and the water will turn itself off, which will be good. I think that'll work well. Like I said, storage, not exactly sure where that will go. I might have like a room under here around maybe have like a mini storage pit, like my storage pit at the other base, other part of the base here, but under here for the actual potatoes and wheat and carrot and whatnot. So what I'm going to do now is I'll get on to doing the redstone, because it will take me a little while, and I'll come back and show you guys when it's done. But I just wanted to show you the nether wart farm here. It's starting to grow, and this will probably all be grown by the next clip, so I'll come and show you guys how it works. I'm getting work done today, guys. I'm getting so much done for this episode. It's been crazy. As you may or may not notice, probably you will, I've been doing some decorative work in here as well. I've tried my best to conceal all the water sources that are making all these like moist, I suppose that's the word you'd use. So I've tried my best to conceal them all. This one here has got the soul sand right behind it, so I can't really conceal that any better, but I'll try my best and see what I can do. Maybe I can. The rest of them, like this one, there was no possible way I could have on this side concealed it, so I've just done this kind of little tank design. I don't really know, it looks kind of like a tank. I kind of like it. Same thing under here, there was no way to really conceal it. Under here, the reason I couldn't conceal this one is because it's 7 wide, so somewhere along here this had to be right next to the soil here, otherwise it wouldn't have reached the middle, and if I did it on one side, I wanted to do it on the other. But apart from that, all the redstone's working. It's just very, very easy redstone, just a signal going straight under from this pressure plate up into the dispensers to activate them, and then when I step on it, all the water's dispensed. As you can see, that stops right there, and then it can flow down into there, and then all the water comes over to where the hoppers are set up, and then if I step on it again, all the items will flow down and the water will disappear and we're all good to go again. So it's pretty much set up. Let me just quickly go and get some carrots, some potatoes and some seeds, and then once we've got our seeds, our carrots and our potatoes, let's just start pulling them away here. Now I don't have too many potatoes, I only have 8 of them, so we're gonna have to let a few of these grow before we can actually get the farm up and running, but with the rest of them we should be pretty much set. I mean, I've got tons of seeds and tons of carrots already, which is awesome. The reason I really wanted to set this up today is because these 2 stacks of carrots here are the last carrots I had worth of food. So if I can get a farm set up and get some of the food like growing here so I can start farming it, that would be really, really good, because otherwise I'm going to be running out of food all the time and I'll be in real trouble. So I really wanted to get this set up today. Something else I also did, which I forgot to mention just before, is I've actually gone around and put iron blocks under where you can see under the soil dirt here. So all the way, like anywhere there's exposed blocks underneath the soil dirt, these are actually iron blocks. So like all the way under there, which probably may be a waste, like all the way under here and under there, but I think it's not a bad use, to be honest myself, just because I want to make the whole thing look nice. You guys know I'm going for that. That's my whole plan here, so I thought I'd go all out and use all my iron with making the bottoms of it look good as well, rather than making it stone or whatever, because I just think it'll look better. Now, something that was suggested to me on Twitter by Jakey the Gamer, he said that maybe I should try starting to do something that's not... I should move away from the survival stuff a little bit, because the last at least 10-15 episodes since we've started this base, or since we started the witch farm, I think that was like episode 30 something, so it's like over 10 episodes, we've been doing like a lot of survival stuff, like setting up different mob farms and then working on our base under here and setting up these farms and that kind of thing. And it's been a lot of work and a lot of survival stuff. And he recommended to me that maybe we start trying to do something that's a little bit more just pointless but fun, if you know what I mean. So kind of like what I was planning to do with the man cave on Infinity, where it didn't have any purpose at all. It was just for a bit of fun, and I was excited to have a go at it and just see what it would turn out like. And we're going to try and do something like that in this base, I think, as well. Maybe we could set up a man cave disco room somewhere in here, but I don't know about that. But we could do that maybe. But I've got some cool ideas for the red area now. In terms, I think it'd be pretty cool. There won't be anything super like survival based. They'll just be like aesthetic kind of fun little builds that we can work on. But this is the farm in here, guys. I will have to do the roof and the walls design for this at some stage, but 4 iron blocks is all I have left. That is my iron at the moment, so I'm running really low, as you may or may not be able to tell. But we've got one last thing to do today, and this is this room in here. How good is that, guys? I love it. It is the best thing. It looks so good when they all break off. But yes, well, let's get started onto the third part of this video. I just kind of want to introduce the idea to you guys and just show you kind of what I'm going to do with it. But I can't really do too much just because, yeah, just because I'm running really low on iron. I need to get my iron golem farm a bit more like running a bit faster. I need to get some of the other cells set up, and I might try and work on that between now and next episode. I know I said that before, but I really mean it this time because I'm starting to need iron a little bit faster. I'm starting to use it a lot more than it's coming in. So yes, but this is kind of my idea for this area. We might start with this upstairs one anyway. Let's start from there, and from there that's not going to work because it's not going to flow. Let me just go get a third water source. Yeah, so what this is in here is actually going to be making a sugarcane farm. I think I've changed my mind about doing it starting up there. Let's start down the bottom just so we can make an infinite water source. There we go. So this is going to be a sugarcane farm, and yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, and it should be pretty cool. I'm not sure how it's going to look. I'm just kind of making this up as we go here. But like I said, I think it should be pretty awesome. So let me just get another one of that there, and then I want to put the grass along on top of this. Now I want to use the grass for this as well because it looks better than just regular dirt. But actually no, down the bottom we'll use grass as well probably. So let's just get another bucket of water out of here and fill all the water in first. And then we can start on the actual farm. So I've got to get the water in so that the sugarcane will actually sit on there and grow. And then we've got to just got to put grass in. I want that grass back, so we'll just put that back like that. And then what's going to happen is behind these blocks here, let's dig in straight behind it. Behind these blocks here, there's going to be sticky pistons, and these sticky pistons will push out these blocks in the middle here, which will push it out over onto this block here. But just for an example, let's put the pistons in. We got to get out some cobblestone. We got that. We just got to try and get these in like so, like that. All right, so the pistons will go in like that. So if I power this block like that, that'll extend both pistons, which will push out these blocks at the front here. And if, for example, there was sugarcane there, which we can demonstrate in just a second, that'll push them out, and then all we're going to do is grab our hoppers out. We'll just put that there for now, just so we can put that into there, and then it'll push the items into the hoppers here, and then the hoppers will take them to a chest wherever we decide to put a chest. I was going to put it on this wall here as well, but I think it'll look bad because especially when the pistons behind here you'll be able to see them, so we don't really want that. So we'll probably just have the one wall, but I may try and figure out a way to put some more in here so we could get it growing a bit faster. But if I take this out here, that should be fine. Just put some more light in here. But for today, guys, I think that's just about everything we've got time for. I tried to get a lot done today because I didn't want to spend too long on these farms. I mean, it's stuff most of you have all seen before, like a lot of. Heaps of people do them all the time, so I didn't really want to spend too much time on them. Just wanted to breeze through them as fast as possible and get them all done for the one episode, rather than, you know, extending it out to 3 or 4 episodes. It just seemed a bit pointless to me to extend it out that long, so I tried my best not to do that. And tried to do it in the one episode. So yeah, if you did enjoy though, guys, be sure to hit that like button. We managed to hit 60 likes on the last video, which is absolutely awesome. You guys have been supporting my videos lately like crazy, and it really does mean a lot. So thank you guys for all the support lately. If we could hit another 50 to 60 likes on this video as well, that would be absolutely amazing. And it would just be awesome. Plus these blocks here will be iron as well later. Don't worry, they're not going to be stone. But yeah, you guys, your support has been absolutely amazing lately, and I just wanted to thank you for that once again. And if you have any suggestions as well for either farm ideas or like fun things we should build in the base. Now, I think I've kind of changed my idea from a science lab to more of a test facility kind of thing, like a secret government test facility of some kind or something. I don't really know, but I think that could be kind of cool. So if you have any fun ideas or something that would fit with that theme that you think we should add into the base here, be sure to let me know, because I'd be very interested to hear your guys' ideas, because like you guys know, you have best ideas, a lot better than mine anyway. So yeah, I think that's all for today, guys. I hope you did enjoy, got a lot done. I hope you're liking the base so far, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye.